Hello, Mark Crossfield here. We got another great video of one of my students, Alan Matthews. This is a common problem. Big difference you're going to see with Alan Matthews here. We worked on Alan's grip. So Alan's got a very weak grip in his left hand on the left hand video here. On the right hand video we've strengthened up, we've made his grip much more neutral, much stronger in the position he holds it in his palm and much more neutral in the position of twist he gets on his hand. Look at the difference this makes to his swing. So what we notice for Alan with the weaker grip is he gets a very weak impact position. So just check out his impact position, massive flipping forwards of the hands. So we see a big old flip forwards of the hands here. So flicking forward with the hands, making the club flip forward. And also what we're seeing is this spooning open of the club face coming to open as it comes through. Where when we got his left hand grip sorted out, what we started to see, we just take his swing through, is a much more aggressive, stronger, positive impact position where you can see the club coming into the ball led by the hands and the face has intentions of releasing. That's all coming from Alan's left hand position grip. So look, here we go, just to give you a quick idea. Basically when Alan looked down at his left hand he was barely seeing one knuckle, so he didn't have enough twist in his left hand, wasn't seeing the 2.5 to 3 knuckles on his left hand, which I'd like him to see. And most importantly what he wasn't doing is he was placing the club not in this part of his left hand, so through the base of the palm more, and where the line of the fingers touches the palm. He had it much more right through the middle of his palm. So he had this club in that position through his hand. So much more through the middle of his palm, which creates this really flipping forward impact position. Alan was tending to hit the ground very early first, so before the ball would end, the club would bounce and he'd kind of run it along the ground. And that's because as he was flicking the club forwards, he was getting this back end of the club here bouncing on the ground. So the front edge of the club wasn't actually getting into the turf. So he was hitting the club much more that way on the ground with the back end touching first. By getting his grip in the right place, so seeing the 2.5 knuckles on the left hand, also by getting the club much more through the base of the palm as you see the 2.5 knuckles, that was encouraging an impact position where the hands would lead and then they would turn over as he hits the ball, getting this much more solid strike. So it's a great lesson for lots of people out there. I see loads of people making this mistake. You've got to make sure club goes through the base of your palm. Once you've got it in there, you're trying to see a good 2.5 knuckles on your left hand, and that will only encourage you to hit the ball with much more positive turning, releasing of the club and leading into the ball more with your hands rather than this temptation to flick forward, which always happens when you get the club right and high through your palm. That's always going to encourage a flicking forwards. Good drill as well. And you've got the grip set up. So for Alan here, once you've got the grip set up, Alan, in the right place, great drill to practice would be just a few baseball swings. And as you do your baseball swings, just feel the relationship of your hands with the club face on the way through. When people do baseball swings, they tend to always let the club release, fold over. Very rarely do I see people doing baseball swings where they flip the club forward this way. So a couple of baseball swings before you hit, just feel your hands releasing and into the ball. Trying to get the same feel of those hands releasing through at the bottom with that stronger grip. Hope that helped, guys. Any comments, do post below, and if you've got any videos you want me to check out, do post them to me and I'll always try and have a look. Thanks for watching.